everybody. Hey. What's going on, guys? So, you see this very nice background music we got going on? Yeah, so let me give a little bit of background. So, I am an arrow ace person, which basically just means that I don't really I don't necessarily like get to I just don't like people. To put it in the simplest terms, I don't like people. Like, I can be friends with them, but it does I don't want to like date or get married ever. So I found a Valentine's Day game, kind of, where you get to be Arrow Ace, and I was like, oh my god, how cool is that? Oh my god, Valentine's Day is soon. And like, it was just really exciting for me because I don't see that anywhere. But anyway, let's go. Let's get going. If it's too loud, just tell me and I'll turn it down because I have a feeling it's gonna be way too loud. All right. It's just called I'm Too Ace for This. I think I'm just gonna resize it really quick because you can barely see it. Alright, there we go. Okay, if I just pause for no reason, I am like absolutely flabbergasted because one of the VTuber streamers I really like followed me, and it just made me super upset. Like, you can see her name right there. It's Chongstung. I'm very happy about it. Very happy. Well, otherwise, let's do this. Let's play this game. I'm too ace for this. This is a free game created for Aromantic Awareness Week 2017. Due to equipment issues, only 2 characters could be voiced. Okay. Please keep in mind that the voices are rather quiet. Sound, unfortunately, isn't my strong point. Let's play without the voice acting, because I kind of want to do it. Thursday. Yawn. I covered my mouth as my fatigue made itself known and shifted in my chair. I glanced at my watch. Only 5 more minutes and the bell would ring, signaling the end of another school day. Despite the short amount of time left, the teacher droned on about whichever formula we were covering today. I was pretty good at math, but God was it boring. At long last, the sound of the bell announced the end of my torment, and I quickly stood to put my things in my bag. Man, I feel this. Math is terrible. Sitting all day made me stiff, so I stretched. Ace! This is Erica. Erica poked me in the side while I was defenseless. I cursed my ticklish body as I twisted out of her reach. Erica, after all these years, this is how you repay me? Oh, don't be such a drama queen. I believe you mean king. I didn't know you were royalty. This is Alicia. Alicia, no, this is... Don't let his good looks fool you. This guy doesn't even rank high enough to clean a king's shoes. How nasty. Hey. Now she was just being rude for no reason. A king would not clean his own shoes, so your argument has little value, Erica. This is Colette. Look at these lovely ladies. We got some nice on. A king would get new shoes instead of walking around in that. What's wrong with what I'm wearing, huh? Yeah, my shoes are just fine. Seeing how worn they are, it might be a good idea to start looking for new ones. Well, I guess you have a point. If you want, we can go shopping the coming weekend. Do you have some free time on Saturday? Yeah, but I'm coming too. Can go shopping on my own. I mean, Colette has only been here for a few months. She can't possibly know the city very well. It is only natural that I come along to help. But why is this, like, Final Fantasy music? Like, it is like... you're fighting Sephiroth and everything's getting sad because you're dying and all your friends are dead. and you're dead and they're dead. Oh my god, you're alive again, but your mom isn't. She died in the process, heaven knows how, but she's dead. This is like actual like battle music though. Like I'm like straight jamming. Boom, 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 boom. Erica nodded, as if confirming her reason was a solid point. It wasn't. After all, if Colette needed a guide, I'd be there. She simply didn't want me to be alone with Colette for a full day. I'll come too. Apparently, Erica wasn't the only one. It's just a pair of shoes. I can buy those on my own. No need to be modest. I'm sure it'll be more fun with someone else around. No, you all are all so mean to me. Yeah, there's no way I'd let you waste your weekend shopping alone. Alone with Colette, you mean? Even Alicia nodded. They might be rivals, but they sure know how to work together when it came to forcing me to play along with them. Giving in, I sighed. Alright. We'll get the details down later. I'm going home. I picked up my bag and left the classroom. Wait for me! Erica's like running after us as she's like playing her little like battle music flute, and she's like, you gotta wait! Instead of waiting, I picked up my pace so Erica had to run to catch up with it. This actually sounds like something I would do. Like, I would just start running faster, be like, no! I told you to wait! I knew you'd catch up with me. Since we lived in the same street, it was inevitable that we walked home together every day. Still, I wanted to get home as soon as possible. Geez, Ace, what's the hurry? You're walking really fast. I guess I am. What kind of answer is that? Explain yourself. Didn't I tell you about a new game last weekend? Yes, but you weren't rushing home yesterday. That's because there was a plot twist just before I went to bed last night, so I really want to find out what happens next. I don't expect you to understand the value of a good game, but that was some true quality storytelling. Like, you know, this is me playing Genshin Impact, and then, like, Sumeru coming out, and then, like, the people that I walk home with that get off the bus with me, they're, like, walking. We don't walk with each other, but it's more of, like, a mutual understanding of we all have to go to the same place. So we're all just walking, and then Ludwig's like, why are you walking so fast? And I'm like, Sumeru just came out. Wah! Even though Sumeru came out, like, 2 months ago. You know, Ace, if you keep focusing on games so much, you'll never find a girlfriend good. I don't want one. Oh! 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 I am a telepath! I am a telepath! Look at me! I am an absolute telepath! I predicted that! See, this just shows how airless I am. You do realize that is, right? Men and women of all ages know how to enjoy a good game. You just happen to be a boring exception to that rule. Although I guess there aren't many old people playing either. But if I were to lump Erica together with old people, she'd hit me for sure. I'm not boring! Erica crossed her arms. You're being really rude today, you know. Well, you reap what you sow. You've been rude to me all year, and the year before that, and the year Yeah, I get it. We walked on in silence until I turned the corner of our street. It didn't feel right to just leave her after the conversation we just had, so I spoke up. You know, I never thought I'd go shopping with 3 girls. Yeah, that was a bit unexpected. But if you don't like it, you could just cancel on them and we could go just 2 of us. I mean, the other 2 will just have you carry their bags. I can carry them myself. Unless you really want to go out of your way to carry them, I'm just saying you don't have to. That is a very long-winded way of saying you want to spend the day alone with me. Wasn't the whole point of the shopping trip so I could get new shoes? Of course! It's just, if we're there anyway, we might as well look around for other things too. I guess, but I don't think that there are any new games out this week. At least none that I'm interested in. There's more to life than just games, you know. No, there isn't. We came to a stop in front of Erica's house. Well, let me know if you want to go shopping with just me. Yeah. As if I'd ever give you the chance to force progress romance with it. No, I am actually going to die. This game is so funny. Because it literally just sounds like things like I would tell people, except for in a less straightforward way, unless I was like really bothered. Then I'd probably be like, please leave. I am gonna turn this background music down. It is... Oh, it's not loud for... Alright, it's not loud for you guys. It's just loud on my end. Sorry. Is it... Other than going alone, having the three of them around is the best way to avoid that. Erica waved at me before entering her home, and I walked on until I reached my house a bit further. Well, time for some A+ quality gaming. Oh my god, yes. About to hop on Overwatch. Several hours of gaming and a warm meal later, I decided to chat with an online friend. Yo! This is literally my life in a bottle. Like, after, like, I play some games or finish a stream, I'll go and chat to my online buddies. April. I met her about a year ago, shortly after I stumbled upon a post that explained different sexualities. I'd known for a long time that I was different from everyone else. I wondered if there was something wrong with me. But I always kept that to myself. I thought I was the only one who felt this way. So when I first read those words... An asexual is someone who does not experience sexual attraction. Unlike celibacy, which people choose, asexuality is an instinct of part of someone who is. I felt so relieved. There was nothing wrong with me. There was a word for how I felt. I was not alone. A bit later, I discovered there is a difference between romantic and sexual orientation, and that they were not always the same. For me, they are. And it is great knowing that there is a word for how I feel. But on the other hand, as someone who has never experienced sexual or romantic attraction, it was mind-blowing to find out such a thing existed. So, it's kind of like the same with this. For me, I always kind of knew that I never really liked anyone. Like, I would say I liked someone because all the other little girls in my class would do it. Like, in my, like, 3rd grade, I'd be like, I like this person, this is the person I like. But I would only say it because everyone else was doing it, so why not me too? And then I seen that one Jaden Animations video, and I was like, yes, this explains me. This explains my existence. I used to think people just picked someone they thought looked good so they'd have an outlet whenever they're home. The difference between a one-night stand and a relationship, nothing more than personal preference. My friend April is an aromantic and heterosexual. Some people would say she's basically straight and think she has it easy. But that's not true at all. She wouldn't touch romance with a 10-foot stick, even if it is fictional. Hey Ace, how was your day? It was alright, but Saturday's gonna be hell. How come? Somehow the girls signed me up for a day of shopping with all 3 of them. They wouldn't listen to me when I said I'd go on my own. Man, that sucks. Ace, I know all this work is for a pair of shoes. A pair of shoes? Really? Well, at least you can run off once you have them. I sure hope so. Sigh. Hello? I have a test tomorrow. There's no way I can memorize all this stuff. What kind of test? Math. I'm pretty good at math. What grade are you in? My last one. After all, it's on to college. Bleh. Then I can't help you. I'm only in the 11th grade. What school do you go to, if you don't mind me asking? Avon High. Really? Me too! Seriously? Wow, what are the odds? I already knew we lived in the same country, but the same school? Maybe we can meet tomorrow. You don't want to? It's just, I'm not too out to anyone. Even online, there's only a few people who know. That's okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. But in case you change your mind, I have platinum blonde hair and wear glasses. Now you can find me whenever you feel like it. Thanks. Really? She's like, oh yeah, I live next door. If that ever happens to me with one of my online friends and they ask me if I want to meet up, and I'd be like, no thanks. And they'd be like, why? And I'd be like, because I am a VTuber for a reason. And while it would be nice to have someone around who understands me, I'm not sure about meeting her. Maybe the fact that she leaves this coast is what makes me doubt. She knows a completely different side of me than everyone else. Well, no use in overthinking. If I ever feel like seeking her out, I can do so. Now, more importantly, my homework. Friday! I left my house, beginning to walk towards the school. Erica was waiting for me in front of her house as usual. Morning, Ace. Oh, I said that wrong. I'm sorry. Hey, Erica.
I hope you didn't spend all night gaming because I won't let you copy my homework.
Of course I did my homework. Did you? Well, to copy your kind greeting, I won't let you copy mine.
Why not? Can't you help your best friend out?
Allow me to correct that. Childhood friend. Just because you've been with me longest does not mean you're my best friend. When you ask Colette, she's a straight A student after all.
I can't just ask my rival to help me out.
Oh my god, I bet April's Colette. Wasn't their rivalry limited to trying to date me? I didn't know you two had a rivalry about your grades going on.
It's not about the grades. It's just no matter what your rival's in, you don't ask each other for help.
Then ask Alicia.
She's a rival too.
But aren't they your friends too? The four of us are always together. I don't think I've seen you talking to other classmates much.
You don't talk much with them either.
And whose fault do you think that is? I'd have to be in a different class than the three of you to even get a chance to talk to others much. And then they still come to me whenever they can. I'd have to move without leaving behind an address to escape them. We arrived at the school gate where Alicia and Colette were waiting.
Good morning, Ace. Erica.
Morning. Alicia gave me a hug. Oh no, it is war! It is war! Oh, that's what the battle music's for. They're about to murder each other. She gave me a hug. Alright.
Alicia! What are you hugging him for?
She does this every morning. How are you still getting upset over it?
Are you jealous? Then I'll give you a hug too.
Nice one, Alicia.
Don't want one.
How sad. Let's go inside. Ma'am, I think you missed a button in your shirt. There's only 10 minutes left before classes start. There's still some time left when you took our seats, so I decided to help Erica out. Colette, could you let Erica copy your homework?
Huh?
Erica turned to us when she heard her name. Sure thing. Colette opened her school bag.
Ace, I told you I didn't want her help.
You don't want it? Then do you need to copy it, Ace? No, I already did mine. Alicia, if you did yours, then why didn't you let that to Erica? Normally I would, but since you greeted me with saying I couldn't copy hers because I gamed all night, which I didn't, I think I'll pass this time.
That's not true. I greeted you with a good morning.
Trust me, there's nothing good about it. Alicia gasped. I forgot it too. Good morning, Ace. You had your chance.
Then good night.
It's still morning.
I tried.
I like her. Well, that's true. Now, back to the point. Colette, can Erica copy your homework? Alright, but only until the teacher enters.
But that's only 2 minutes left.
Erica hastily got to work. If you didn't argue at first, you would have had more time. I don't know how much Erica managed to write down in that short time, but it was better than handing in nothing at all. The teacher wasn't the type to give people extra time, regardless of the circumstance. Well, I guess this is just an ordinary morning.
Lunch! Woohoo!
Woohoo! During lunch break, I stepped out of the classroom, hoping I would find a quiet spot to eat. But life had different plans in store for me. Ace. Colette had followed me. No, my Alexa just went off. That's funny. Colette had followed me. Would you like to sit with me in the cafeteria?
Not so fast!
Erica's voice boomed as she appeared in the doorway. Alright. Dang, why is this music always like... It's so great all the time.
Ace is going to eat outside with me.
She isn't even asking if I want to. I'm sure he would prefer to eat somewhere quiet, which makes going to the rooftop with me the best choice. Even you, Alicia. Although I guess that is close to what I was going to do before you three came to. We should at least give him a chance to choose for himself. Thank you, Colette.
Nonsense!
Erica grabbed my arm and pulled me closer to her.
Ace would have come to eat with me even if you tried to drag him along with you.
You're the only one who was trying to do that. To me, it looks like you're the only one trying to drag him along. I'm sure Erica would have given her a rude reply if it wasn't for her senior walking in our group. We are blocking the corridor. Ugh, gross. Somehow, those words and her looks make me feel like I knew her, even though I couldn't remember seeing her before. Keep your lover's quarrel somewhere you won't bother other people with it. Hang on. Realization hit me when she tried to walk past us, and I noticed the white ring on her middle finger. April? She turned to look at me. You know this girl, Ace. April's eyes widened. Ace? Yeah. Suddenly I became nervous. I had not planned on meeting her today at all. But when she walked past me and I recognized her, her name just slipped from my mouth. Her eyes moved. Ah! Yawn. From me to Erica, who was still clinging to my arm. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for you.
Who are you and why are you apologizing to Ace?
Doesn't matter. I pulled my arm free. April, maybe you want to go eat lunch with us? I asked, a silent plea in my eyes. If she just left now, it would take less than a minute for these girls to start fighting over me again. April let her eyes wander over the four of us, her expression unsure when she said, okay. I knew she was hesitant because she didn't want us to get caught in something of what she had called a lover's quarrel, which was something I could understand. After all, I didn't want to get caught up in it either. As it turned out, it was a good thing to have her around. She sat next to me and we talked, while the other girls shot glances at us, never saying much. I guess meeting April was a good thing after all. Ooh, they shuffled, just like cards. Erica, who was that girl?
Why do you ask me?
You should have known Ace sits forever. If anyone knows all his friends, it's you.
I don't know her. I've never seen her before.
Ace seems to know her pretty well, though. They're talking a lot. They didn't recognize each other right away, so maybe he knew her in the past, but hasn't seen her for a couple years. Don't tell me she's an old flame of his.
Heck no. I would have known if he ever dated someone.
Do you think he'll ask her to come shopping with us tomorrow? No, Ace is the kind of person to ask someone out on such a short notice.
He had better not.
And so the school day ended without much bickering over me. It was a nice change of pace. I hadn't expected the effect of me meeting April to last this long, but I was glad it did. Being able to pack my bag without any girls talking in my ears felt good. Only when we were walking home did Erica whip up a conversation with me.
Say, Ace, that April girl, how did you meet her?
Why does that sound like something an NPC would say in like Black Desert? It'd be like, hair flip, hey, name insert here. How did you meet the princess of whatever that place is called? Tell me. Continues to cry. Oh, online.
Online? And you just so happen to go to the same school?
Yeah. To be honest, we only found that out last night. Who knows how many times we walked past each other in the corridors without ever recognizing each other. How did you two meet? We just happened to share some interests, and we ended up noticing each other a lot, so we just started chatting.
What do you two talk about?
Great, now I'm sweating. Games, mostly.
Great, just what we needed. A gamer girl to steal you away from reality.
I heard that pause, you know. Hey, just because you are the rare exception of the human race that hasn't found the appeal of gaming yet, doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. Exactly. Bro knows what's going on. The small amount, like, shaking head of disappointment at her. Yeah. We had arrived at Erica's house.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye. Like, I don't want to be here. Shortly after I arrived home, I received a text message from Colette.
So, about tomorrow. Is it okay if we meet up at the bus stop near the park at 10 o'clock?
Well, I was concerned for the early time because it could be that I'd have to start the entire day surrounded by the girls. The crowd was a lot thinner in the morning. I replied saying I'd be there, and she told me she'd let the others know. At least she asked me first.
Saturday.
I had to wake up a bit earlier than I usually do in the weekend, but at least I would be able to look around stores with nearly no people. What did surprise me was that I haven't heard a single complaint from Erica. By my knowledge, she had a habit of sleeping in well past noon on the weekends. So when I did see her at the bus stop, I just reasoned she had overslept and would catch up with it once she woke up. Little did I know she hadn't overslept at all. When I arrived at the park, only Colette was waiting for me. I at least thought Alicia would be on time. She never struck me as the tardy type. Come on, let's go. Colette took my hand. Miss, you took my hand without my consent. That is harassment. This is harassment. She took my hand without my consent. I feel threatened. I pulled my hand free and stayed where I stood. Shouldn't we wait for the others? No, we'll meet up with them later. Later? Yeah, I told them to wait at the market square half an hour from on. She took my hand again. Come on, you don't want to get me lost now, do you? This girl deliberately let me come out early so she could spend an hour alone with me. How can I not see this coming? I knew she was clever, but she always seemed considerate of what I'd be comfortable with. Why did it have to turn out like this? I pulled free and stuffed my hands in my pockets, falling into step next to her. Not wanting to let this discourage her, Colette simply hooked her arm around me. Do you have to do that? Yes. Wrong answer. No. No hand-holding, no arm linking. Take a hint, please. Why not? Erica does this all the time. And in case you didn't notice, I pull free every time, like so. I pulled away and paused, looking her in the eye. I just don't like doing stuff like that. Ever. Not with anyone. You always hug Alicia, though. So I don't mind a quick hug for a greeting, which is something completely different than holding hands and stuff. So it's okay if I hug you? As a greeting. Guess you missed your chance today. I know I'm being rude, but she's annoyed me too much already. Then what about saying goodbye? Sigh. Suit yourself. Colette dragged me around for the rest of hours, somehow managing to get right back into the I'm on a date with the guy I like mood despite what I said to her. When we finally did meet up with the others, Erica was furious, yelling at both of me and Colette. Yeah, she's buff too. Like, she's about to beat both of you up. She will. I can see it in her face. She's like, I will murder you both. And there's no exception. You both will die on this day. Very unfortunate, but it has to happen. You know, it could have been different. It could have been very different. Trying to find the right talk will be like, it could have been different. It could have been, but you just had to go. And you had to go and do this. You had to pull such a stunt. You just had to, didn't you? It didn't take long for people to start watching us, so I decided to walk away. I did not enjoy strangers judging me for a cheater when I had no intention on dating any of them. The girls were quick to stop their arguing and caught up with me. While the hatch seemed to be buried again, I could swear I saw Alicia glaring daggers in Colet's direction until we decided to skip lunch. Somehow, Erica ended up at my place when we were done shopping. I guess she felt like she had to make up for the time Colette spent alone with me. And I couldn't just send her away because my mom was making dinner for her too. Erica had agreed to play a racing game with me, consistently ran herself into the fences surrounding the parkour. I had doubled her a few times by the time I finished my final lap.
This game sucks.
You only say that because you keep losing.
How do you even steer these things?
Well, you know what they say, practice makes perfect.
Forget it, I quit.
Erica dropped the controller to the floor. My man, that is exactly, he knows what he said. She just drops it? She's so rude. Why do we hang out with her? Oh, right, because we're forced to. We don't want to, but we have to.
Whatever.
Erica flopped down on my bed and I turned off the console. You seem pretty down ever since we came back. Tired because you didn't get to sleep as long as usual?
Well, the part where I was still too late to even impressed with you because someone wanted to go on a date with you sucked pretty bad.
That was not a date.
Really?
Really. Do you seriously think I'd go on a date with her? Or anyone for that matter?
That's good to know.
Dinner's ready! I can't wait to see our mom. I guess we should go eat. What's our mom look like? We don't get to see our mom, okay. At long last, I was alone in my room. No girls near me who could bother me. Ping! Well, other than April checking if I'm still alive.
Did you survive?
Somehow.
Anything happen?
What didn't happen? For starters, I learned to never go shopping with women because they're going to spend all day looking at clothes. So chaotic, too. When you enter a men's store, it doesn't take long to find where what is. But I guess women don't know the meaning of order. And here's the worst part. Out of the 2 shoe stores we did enter, none had men's shoes. Guess I'll have to go buy them on my own.
Sounds like you had a rough day.
Yeah, Colette tricked me into coming an hour early so she'd spend it just with the 2 of us. Can you imagine?
I'd rather not. I prefer keeping my dinner inside.
Yeah, sorry. Erica stayed over for dinner too. I mean, it's not that unusual, but it made the day seem even longer. I feel like I'm trapped inside a romance visual novel. I sure hope it has a "you're still single" ending. Yeah, that'd be great.
Haha. You know what? Turn your phone off tomorrow. Take a day to yourself. You don't have to do your homework. If you don't do your homework today, make sure to do it in the morning. That way you'll have plenty of time to relax.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Well, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna hit the hay.
Okay, night.
Night. Sunday! Woohoo! April was right. Finishing my homework first thing in the morning was a good idea. Having the rest of the day to relax felt good. Not wanting to spend it all behind the computer, I decided to go for a walk in the afternoon. You go outside? As a PC kid, I could never. As I neared a bench, I noticed someone familiar sitting on it.
Ace, what are you doing here?
Just going for a walk. You?
Same. Want to join me?
Alicia patted the spot next to her. Sure. I shrugged and sat down.
Sorry about yesterday.
Huh?
We were supposed to find shoes for you, but we never got around to it.
Which is why I said I could go along. But you all insisted on joining me. Oh my god, she's emo. Look at that. Only emo kids wear belts on their skirts. And oh my... She really is. That's nice. I was hoping I could restrain Erica and Colette a little.
I failed.
Restraining Erica would take all 3 of us at least. Colette totally surprised me though. I never expected she'd have such a side to her.
One should never underestimate their enemies.
Enemies? She's saying Colette is my enemy? No, she probably means she's her enemy. No matter who the opponent is, once you go all out from the start. That way, they won't be able to catch you off guard, and victory will be within reach in no time. Don't you agree? Well, I guess, but this isn't a war, so it seems kind of exaggerated. Don't be mistaken. Battle tactics are necessary. After all, all's fair. She paused mid-sentence, as if she was afraid she'd say too much. In love and war?
You finished my sentence!
I did. Was that a bad thing? Well, it was the only thing that seemed to fit.
Now that we're on the topic of battle tactics, if a small army is surrounded by a big one, would you say it's better for the small army to wait a part of the big army to attack, or the small army to attack first?
You aren't really talking about armies, are you? Well, yeah, wait, what is she talking about? Why are you getting closer? You're not gonna kiss me, are you? I think actually retreating would be a better option in this scenario. And what if, by conquering a part of the bigger army, you were sure to demoralize the rest? I still think it's better to retreat. Feeling a threat of a kiss closing in, I did exactly that and leaned away from Alicia. Even if you'll be called a coward for it? Better a living coward than a dead idiot.
I see.
Pause.
Ace?
Yes? Why did my voice have to be so high? Alicia tilted her head. Is that a beard hair? She pointed at my chin. Is that what she had been looking at? I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to that. I guess we can't really call you a boy anymore. Oh no, it's gonna be so cheesy. She's like, we gotta call you a man. She leaned back and I could finally relax again. So that was way too close for comfort. At least she was able to pick up on my feelings and decide to change the topic instead. Or maybe she really was just looking at my apparently sprouting beard hair and doesn't know she was leaning in. Either way, that was a close call. I bet there will be still some people calling me a boy when I'm 30, though. Unless you grow out your beard. Won't that be hot in the summer?
Don't ask me, I'm a woman.
That's great. Oh, hey, dude, hi. What's up? What's going on? Don't ask me, I'm a woman. I know that. I was just wondering out loud. I'm sure you'll look good with or without a beard. Nah. My looks honestly are the least of my worries.
I should go home. I have to help out my mom with dinner.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, why is she blushing now? Oh my god, of course she did. That is unconsensual. Oh, hi, Antana.
Hello.
Hello. So, that is very silly. That is indeed very silly. That is so silly. So very silly. Yes, silliness. Alicia kissed my cheek and got up. Don't just kiss me.
All is fair in love and war.
And I thought Colette was. She's like, yeah, and I thought Colette was bad. That's great. That's great. Oh no. Monday. Let's go. It's Monday. What am I doing? Okay. When Erica and I arrived at school, Alicia greeted me with a hug as usual, and as soon as she released me, said Colette, I really don't like this development. How's stream going? Oh, yeah. So the stream's been going pretty good, actually. Like, really good. So, one of the VTubers I really liked, like, super, like, a really nicely, like a comfortably large VTuber ended up following me on Twitch, and now I'm very excited about it, and this game is called I'm Too Ace for This. Basically, I wanted to play it because Valentine's Day is, like, in 2 days, and also, like, I wanted to, this is basically, like, a dating game, but in this scenario, you're, arrow ace person. You feel nothing. Which is great. Colette pulled back and I smiled at her. If you don't like it, you're free to go. I'm getting serious. Really? I have been serious from the start. So you really were trying to kiss me? Thank God you didn't.
Oh yeah, well then I'm getting serious too.
Please don't. Just please. Please, I beg of you! 3 pairs of eyes fell on me. I said that out loud! It's like, oh no, ice. Cold sweat broke out underneath their stares, and I decided to make my escape. I glanced at my watch, not even reading the time. Oh no, we're going to be late! I ran off. Call me a coward, I don't care.
He ran. He did. Let's catch him!
No! No! Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay, that's... I don't worry about it. You can have 4 head kisses.
Wait.
Little 4 head kisses. Thankfully, it really was time for class. Not so thankfully, lunch. The bell rang, and I had barely made my way out of the classroom when a dark energy grabbed my wrist.
Ace!
Oh no.
You will eat lunch with me.
Erica, he has the right to choose that. Thank you, Colette. He might just eat lunch with me instead. After all, I do have an extra dessert just for him. I take it back.
Or maybe he prefers a quiet lunch with me.
No, not after yesterday.
Stare.
Stare. Stare. Somehow, I ended up in yet another uncomfortable situation. Oh, there you are, Ace. April! You came to save me! I wanted to ask you something. How she managed to remain unfazed by the glares of the other girls will forever amaze me. Mr. Bowman, a word, please. Teacher, you came to save me too? That sounds so more like extra trouble rather than saving. Well, at least my final judgment was postponed. As I followed the teacher to an empty classroom, I heard someone laugh behind me. Listen, Bowman. I don't normally meddle with my student lives. I was right, this isn't saving at all. But when I see 4 girls fighting over 1 boy, I cannot stand by idly. Yes, you can! This teacher is too involved! I am not interested in hearing your excuses. The longer the status quo exists, the worse its effects will go on their grades. Erica is already on the brink of failing math. That's just because she doesn't do her homework. I said I'm not interested in your excuses. You are a man and it's time for you to take your responsibility. Make your choice and do it soon. Letting this drag on won't do anyone good. This teacher is way too involved. You talk as if the only choice I have is to start dating someone. Then what do you want me to do? Go back to them and say, sorry, I don't want to date any of you. Please stop bugging me. If they can't gather the courage to confess to me, doesn't that mean that they're not prepared to face rejection? You don't like any of them? No. Is there someone else then? No. I really don't feel like talking about this with you. You're not interested in anyone? No! Why is this teacher so involved? Why does this astonish people so much that people who want nothing more than friendship exist? Look, if this is all you've got to say, I'm leaving. If the girls have bad grades, that is their problem, not mine. I left the classroom and turned to the girls who were walking a bit in the corridor. Whew, yawn. Bowman? April spoke when I almost reached them. Seriously? Your name is Ace Bowman? She giggled. Don't giggle at my last name. That is... by the way, chat, that is not my real last name. They just kind of threw that in there. They're like, yes, Bowman, yes. Yeah, very punny. Whichever god created you must have enjoyed that joke. I know. Now keep it to yourself, please.
What was that about?
I assume she referred to the teacher calling me. Long story short, you're failing math, and I said that isn't my problem.
What?
Anyways, April, what did you want to ask me? Well, the Pride is in 2 weeks, and I was wondering if maybe you wanted to join me. April, what are you saying? Not in front of the girls! I don't really feel confident to go alone. No one else wants to come with me. So I was hoping maybe you would be okay with tagging along as moral support. Moral support. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. As long as I don't have to come out in order to join you, it should be fine. Hang on! No, that is actually funny. Hell no. I'm aromantic.
Aromantic, never heard of it. Aromantic people do not or rarely feel romantic attraction for anyone. There's a whole spectrum of aromantics out there, but I'm not going into detail right now. Google it if you want to know more. Ah, yes. As for me specifically, I'm repulsed by romance on top of not feeling it. So keep clinging to the minimum, okay? Why are you looking at me? Because you're the one who's always clinging to my arms. Well, if she doesn't like it, she can just leave. Well, I don't like it either, so does that mean I can leave? If April's leaving, so am I. Yes, yes, aromantic, asexual. Yes, short term for both words, ace. Okay, where's the part where you do the funny murder? That's what I'm wondering. Where's my funny murder part? What? She's my friend, and if you can't respect her for who she is, then that's your problem, not hers nor mine. Let's go, April. Yeah, this isn't Doki Doki. Doki Doki, I can't play on stream. You're a Natsuki simp? That's actually kind of sad. Natsuki's great, but she's also like a weeb. Natsuki, like I said, Natsuki's great, but she's a weeb. She reads manga. Well, he did say he doesn't like it when people cling to his arms or try and hold his hands. When did he say that? Saturday, before he met up with you two. He never complained about it when I do that, though. I'll quote him. And in case you didn't notice, I pull free every time. I just don't like doing stuff like that. Not with anyone, ever. I must have really off when you said a friend of him should get lost just so you can do something he really doesn't like. Like, yeah, I'm a VTuber, but like totally not a weeb. Do not have like 3 million manga in my closet. Could never be me. What? Manga? Anime? Who? Could never. I could totally not be reading manga or anime. Junji Ito is totally not my favorite person ever. Wait a minute! For him to tell you that, wouldn't you have to have held his hand? Why are you getting angry? I highly doubt I got anywhere with doing that. But since I accepted it and didn't try again, I'm sure he likes me a lot more than you. Ooh, you're into geeks? I don't... Cute deny? You're into geeks? Like, what do you mean? Like Dungeons and Dragons? Like, I don't... Or smart people. Oh, really? Maybe he just said that to you so you'd stop. After all, he doesn't mind when I kiss his cheek in the morning. Since when do you do that?
You're lying. He said he hates it. He'll punch you if you do. No, I would never punch a woman. Why?
Really?
See, I knew you were lying. He didn't punch me. What? He was blushing so bad when I left. Too bad I didn't take a picture.
Just what did you do with my ace?
It seems I made a mistake by saying that.
Right, you did.
One moment.
Ah, she ran!
All in all, my lunch went by in good peace compared to usual, and with that, I thought my challenges for the day were over. They weren't. The final bell rang, and the girls were nodding at each other instead of rushing to me. They even left the classroom before me. I heaved my backpack onto my shoulders and stepped out into the corridor. In that moment, I knew I was in trouble. Ace, do you have a moment?
I sure hope I don't.
Sure? We've talked over lunch. And considering that you're ganging up on me, the result
Must have been an agreement on my death.
And we've all spent enough time trying to get our feelings across to you.
Yep, I'm dead.
Ace, I like you. No, you don't. There was no mistaking that they all said the same words at the same time. I always knew this moment would come, but I never expected it to be like this. Not all of them at once. I had to answer. I'm sorry. I cannot return your feelings.
You're rejecting all of us?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why, is there someone else you like? Again, this question. No, there's no one I like.
But why? Are we not good enough for you?
Oh, it's not that or come out. I'm just gonna be like, I'm asexual and aromantic. Broski, he's me.
Aromantic? Like April?
Yeah. That is actually how we started talking in the first place, because we could understand each other when no one else would. And asexual is the same thing as aromantic, but with sexual attraction? Yes. Well, I can't exactly say I'm very happy to hear that, but I hope we can at least stay best friends.
Excuse me, Ace is my best friend.
Well, I guess Colette and Erica will always find things to fight about. But I'm glad. I thought coming out would be a lot worse.
The end! Woohoo! We beat the game! We beat it up!
No, like, people are into the weirdest things. I understand. Story and art. Yes, let's read those credits. Proofread by Crystalani. Voice actors. Me. I am the voice actors. An ASMR voice? I don't think I have an ASMR voice. Honestly, cringe game. It was honestly, it explained it very well. Well, it did come out in 2017, so shrug. Honestly, that was only an hour, and I don't feel like I'm done, so I'm probably going to play something else, or like just do something else, because I want to keep going. It was kind of short, but like long, kind of. It was short for a visual novel, is what I should say. Visual novels are typically, like, they can consist up to, like, 48 hours of gameplay. Except for Amori, which decided to, like, have over, like, 800 hours. What? I think I'm... Ah, yes! Danganronpa! Yes, that is actually, like, a great idea. I'm actually going to continue my Danganronpa game, because I started playing it with you guys, but we're gonna get farther. Woohoo. Danganronpa's great. I have Trigger Happy Havoc, so that's the one we're going to do. And then we're going to throw up this. And now I'm going to just screen capture it. So my things are gonna be revealed. Danganronpa. I'm absolutely jamming. Nagito. I'm just gonna, while this is going on, I'm just gonna edit the... There we go. I just want to update my stuff real quick. Alright, there we go. Monokuma! By the way, I'm gonna try my best to, like, voice act, because voice acting the characters is fun when they're not talking. I don't remember where we left off, but I do play this game. Oh, so I play this game on my own time, but I also play it on here as well. So I think in here, like, for this, I am only... we're about to see. Load game. So, I'm in chapter 2 in my, when I play it by myself, but for, stream, we're only in chapter 1. Let's go. I think it was just weird. I was just doing, like, some... I was probably looking around the room. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain. Alright, you guys ready to hear my main character voice? Which means it must be mine, right? I'd better hang on to it for now. Dust roller. It's some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? Yes, Naegi. We're not... What are you, filthy? It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. Bathroom. This would appear to be the bathroom. Rattle, rattle. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. Alright, can I exit? Looks like this door leads to outside. The point is I like going through the trauma again. It doesn't want me to go outside, apparently. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. Some of the rooms have locks, huh? Wait, why is it locked from the outside? That's my question. What's going on there? Okay, bed. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. Nah, no weird stuff going on with that bed. It's a nice bed you got there. It looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. And I think the camera, and that should be it, because I think I looked at everything else. A surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with cameras, so I'd better make sure I don't touch it. No? Nothing? Oh, maybe the monitor? Because I don't think I clicked on the monitor yet. Some kind of monitor. For now, I should take a look around the room. Well, what else is there to look at? Oh, there's a trash can. Yeah, okay. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. Yay! Yeah, I tried clicking on the door. It wouldn't let me before. It was like, no, look around the room first. Because it was locked. Looks like this door leads to outside. It's locked. Some rooms have locks, huh? And then I tried this door, his bathroom door. Yeah, I tried that one. And I've also seen the anime for this, so now it's just a point of me being, like, traumatizing myself. Plants? Oh, paper. There's a piece of paper hanging up on the wall, which says, announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathrooms in the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit. And for the boys, a toolkit. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of these tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. Yeah, I tried the bathroom. I just have to read the paper. I crumpled the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Okay, now I can leave, because I need to do that paper. Leave the area? Yeah. Alright, so is the paper that I need to do. I rushed out of the bathroom to meet up with all the others. But there was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. What? Just bang! Just bleh. Ah! It's Sayaka!
Sayaka?
Sayaka?
Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. So we both hit each other in the head? Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. Oh my god, it's a woman. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you. That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. Yeah, because you started speaking out of turn. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning. Makoto? Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
That's good. I was kind of worried. Thanks. Yeah, she is cute. But I like Junko better. Junko's my favorite. Aw, you're so sweet. That's so sweet. I came to get you. You came to get me?
Listen.
Well, if you really are feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall?
You see.
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided to be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later and talk about what we'd each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? That's what's going on. Then of course that I'll go with you.
That's good.
Good. I'll go ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. I don't know who Creamy is. And I don't use Twitter either. Dining hall. About to sk. Yeah, wait, who is Creamy? And what on earth? I don't use Twitter, so no, I have no idea. This must be the dormitory dining hall.
It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all.
The people in the trending post? Once again, I don't use Twitter.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much of a choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition.
Yeah, wait, what did they post? Now I'm curious. Is it really just intuition?
It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes the tutorial! Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sayaka, right? Well, you're going to talk to her. Some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. When purple words show up, if you press right mouse button, you'll go into reaction mode. At this point, you could use WASD buttons to make a selection, and the left mouse button to confirm it. I don't feel like exposing my controls again, so I'm just not gonna read it. Also, when it comes to that dialogue, you can review whatever you talked about to look for more info. Talking to someone about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your ever-important school life. Reaction. Have you gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Make sure you keep it in mind as the story keeps moving forward. Alright, I will. Sayaka! Hello, Sayaka!
Hey,
By the way, Makoto. Oh. I would appreciate that if that... Please, don't. Please, don't. Yeah, please. I would appreciate it if we kept that out of my chat, please. Thank you very much. Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... It's fine, don't worry about it, but, like... That was just... I know this kind of continuing self-introduction thing, but I want to ask you something. What do you want to ask me, Baba girl? What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it! I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was, that she remembered me. We never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was. Hey, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you would remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years, of course I remember. Well, that's true. But there were lots of students in our grade, right? Yes, duh, Makoto, it was a school. Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange, that's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart glow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile that I'd ever seen.
that's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to you, Ultimates. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again, and not any of those Ultimate students. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And to thank you for helping me out, I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. Huh? My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to keep you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together.
When she says it like that, it just gets me pumped up. Which is nice, but still, everyone else is still late. Besides that, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. Clock! So what time is it right now?
What? 7 o'clock at night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time.
I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. There's a window right over there. I think he's blind. If I just have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy.
Hey,
I can't believe there's no one here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he'd timed it. Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that. Okay, good night. Don't know why you're watching Danganronpa at 3 a.m., but yes. Agreed.
Hey!
Makoto, Sayaka. So you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after the other. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting.
Oh, look at Junko being all cool.
Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations.
Yes,
The
Ishimaru.
sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Agreed.
hold on a sec.
Wait, hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong? What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh, yeah, Kyoko. What about her? She's not here.
What?
Took another look around in the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
Is it possible? Was she really... No, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko. You're really gonna be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, but she didn't tell anyone that she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait. You're being a real... Right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of Hope Spring Academy briefing meeting has begun.
Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else had to say.
Okay, let's do that.
You know,
Huh? What's up?
I feel like I really have become your personal assistant. Don't you agree?
I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I've given you everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Let's... If I really have to talk to everyone, I'm actually going to... you fanfic man. No fanfic man. Oh, Junko? So only wants me to talk to Junko right now. I don't think I should leave right now. The atmosphere is unpleasant. No, I'm not gonna leave. I wanna... Okay, so not Junko. Oh, I wonder... Okay. Oh, Sayaka.
Okay, since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but Byakuya and Taka each went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. Byakuya. I wanted to try and find some clue as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here. But unfortunately, I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood. Sayaka.
You see.
Taka. I've spent some time looking around the dormitory and
Listen to me.
there I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person. Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key was attached to a keychain with the owner's name and position etched into it, which confirms the room that I was in earlier is, in fact, my room.
And plus.
And Shihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. Huh? But when I checked my door before, it was definitely locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here a while.
Down and listen.
Well, better to have than not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honors student?
Got it.
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next. I selected Sayaka.
You see.
Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro. We went all up and down the school, double checking the windows in the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those plates to get off. And what happened was nothing, not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to even budge a little
What
bit.
should I do?
There wasn't any hope to escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
This sucks.
Bad.
It really sucks. It sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey, come on.
Goddamn, calm down. You're starting to make me nervous.
You see.
Same goes for Hina, Sakura, Mando, Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
Sorry.
But we didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Yo,
I went back to the main hall thinking we would maybe do something about that giant hunk of metal.
what?
But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit the class desks, chairs, and nothing. It was hard as like metal.
Yes, indeed.
Well, yes, it is metal.
This.
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry, but no, I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration. I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with the communicating with the outside world, but it still is worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there's a set of stairs leading to another floor. But there were gates there, and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor. We can further assume that there's potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there's a chance it may lead to a way out. These voices are actually killing me.
You see.
Alright. So that's Toko and Hifumi. If I am being honest, I can't quite say we acted as a one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most unfortunate.
Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around school like a gaggle of junior
What the
detectives.
hell's wrong with you?
What the hell are you thinking, just sitting around the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me to come along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
What the?
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I want to go anywhere with dirty like you.
Huh?
Excuse you? You dare, Judge Tokyo? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. Can you just say something so off to someone you just met?
Hey, come on.
Alright, guys, everybody just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know. Stomach, basically, one girl, like, just really, like, just insulted Junko with, like, her entire heart. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? Then I guess I'm the only one left. Sayaka, spill it. Spill the beans. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
good.
I guess you don't have to worry about food at the least. Sure, for now, but how long? But even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You could just eat sesame seeds or something. Huh? What am I, a parakeet? I don't really have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge. He told me that and then disappeared again. It was so fast, he couldn't believe someone could have been moving him around with remote control. A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere? I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't try to, like, eat you or anything? Eat her? What do you mean by... Come on, man.
Hey, you bastard.
Laugh, laugh.
Actually,
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude. Hey, stop screwing around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second. She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Haven't none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko! Where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? What the? Where did you find this?
Well,
It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
but more important,
Never mind that. What's it mean?
it would seem.
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out precisely in the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
It's true.
Well, in terms of construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations?
However,
I don't know all the details yet. All I found is the details about the first floor. But then, if this really is Hope's Peak, we didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn. But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, negative stuff. But aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
yo.
Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this is all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have an ectoplasm shooting out my mouth.
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work itself out.
What's your problem?
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I am just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out, didn't find who does this. We have no idea what's been going on.
Oh,
Huh? Isn't that crystal clear to you what's going on?
are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we've been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to expect that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying to not think about it. No way out. We're trapped in here. What are we gonna do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Everyone, just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who's the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
Huh? What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped in here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
let's see.
So, regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. Why?
Are you okay with this?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventive measure.
Indeed.
However, unlike other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little Gloth Lolita said, without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me!
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
This is fine.
So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you'll excuse me. No, wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
It is almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are well.
So, goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So, I guess it is pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll all be spending the night, it looks like. Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting?
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Dude, we really have to stay the night here?
What can we do?
We don't have a choice. We can't go long without getting some sleep.
This
So we just have to give up. That's so fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end,
Our only option is to split up and look around again and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good. I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. That was actually, like, kind of nice. Like, dot. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. Rattle. It's no use. It really is locked. Bzzz. Wrong! Not locked. Holy crap! Jeez. Talk about no reaction. It's like he just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. Well, what are you doing here? Makoto Naegi, this is a super duper majorly bad. So bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open is because it's not locked? The door just doesn't fit?
Hey,
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on the boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Bat. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening up this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob and then lift up while you pull.
yes, indeed.
Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. See? It opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not so lucky after all.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait! Do you guys like my Monokuma voice? Isn't it great? Dot. Damn it. Dong, bing, bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially
Nighttime.
soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we won't leave our rooms now. All I can do is try and get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly. I was just utterly exhausted. Thank you. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've just been suddenly dropped into. So this is how a curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, I'd be the best. Monokuma Theater! In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope Peaks Academy, and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
now 7 a.m.
And nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Get ready
This
to
will be
greet
another beautiful day. Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka and figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With newfound determination, I left my room. Oh yeah, Sayaka. There's a doorbell right next to the door. I guess I should use that. Ding dong! Hello? Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Hi, Makoto! Perfect timing! Huh?
Listen.
Listen, I have a favor to ask. A favor? I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? I've been thinking about that. There might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack us at any time. You never know. Whoever trapped us here. Whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position. She's right. You never know when they might attack. So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect yourself. Well, now that I think about it, that displaying case in the gym might have bunch stuff. Maybe. Oh, the gym? Let's go! Ah! I would have appreciated it, but thank you. Thank you for the thought. It's much appreciated. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Like I said, I'm psychic. Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should go head to the gym. For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we've got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section of the handbook menu. Oh, you told them, but they chose to rate somewhere else? It is very, thank you for the thought. I very much appreciate it. It would have been great, but you know what? Stuff happens sometimes, and it doesn't always go the way you want it to. But if it did happen, I would have been very happy. However, you can just only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been, or places that are blocked up. Depending on story, so there will be times you can't teleport at all. Finally, try to teleport inside any walls. There's a chance you could get lost forever. Well then, good luck and have fun. So I believe handbook menu. Kitchen, warehouse, kiosk. Let's go here. Alright. Shwee. Oh, bye! Have fun! Well, I'm going to the gym to find the murder weapon! Woohoo! Woohoo! Gym's over now. Gym, I want, maybe it's this way. Oh yeah. Bye-bye! Sayaka Maizoro.
Hey,
Here we go. I might be able to find something here to protect myself with. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something in the display case I could use. Sword! Sword! Is this a sword? Oh no, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating. But, geez, I barely touched it and it got all the gold stuff all over my hands. Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little, well, still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you. It might help liven up your room a little. You think so? But I guess you better be careful what to take it back. You should wrap it in a newspaper or something. Just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you. What a main character thing to say. You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. And when I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we could stop looking for a weapon, but as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what I want to talk about.
sorry.
And I was the one who invited you to come with me, too. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right? Huh? You don't have to force yourself to talk. We can just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space. Oh, but you're probably super bored. Just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not that it's boring. It's just... I've never really had done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day.
Listen.
Hey, this is kind of out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star, as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But all that changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. More than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You were actually able to fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. Huh?
You see.
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to be true. But to do that, you can't take out your eyes from your dream, not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep. To make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all? Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. Huh? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why.
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies and those wonderful days come to an end and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
You see.
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh? What do you mean? Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Well, I'm in here. The world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still, Sayaka? I can't afford to be stuck in here. That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put on so much effort into is the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with just a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Sayaka. Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? So...
Okay.
You want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook.
You can make me.
Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd quickly grown used to. Okay, but Sayaka literally plunged into the pits of despair, and then within 2 seconds, Makoto was like, "Hey, you want food?" And she was like, "Absolutely! I can cook, I can clean, I can make chili oil." But how'd it happen so fast? Exactly. It was almost like a mask, like some kind of neutral expression. Anyway, we headed out to the dining hall to get something to eat before returning to our rooms. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. Well, it doesn't make me feel that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience with free time. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As you live out your school life here, you'll be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend time with your fellow classmates to deepen your relationships. You can also give them presents, which can potentially give them an even better impression of you. You can get these presents from Mono Machine in the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points, you'll witness intimate events, and a new info will be added to each person's report card. These events can also open up new skills, which will prove useful as everything plays out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also keep in mind that when you talk with classmates, time will pass. When you're finished, you'll automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end and the story will progress. If you prefer not to engage in free time, you can always choose something to go to sleep and skip it. We wouldn't recommend this approach, but if you absolutely must press forward to the story, then... Anyway, why don't you try it out by spending some time with Miss Sayaka Maizono? She's the ideal party to begin with, don't you think?
No.
Free time! I'm actually, for the sake of the stream, I think I'm just gonna go and skip the free time. We like the story. The story. Bong, bing, bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Today's already come to an end. But I swear tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear. So my eyelids began to slide closed. The conversation I had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She did just stumble into the school the way I did. So I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no, compared to everyone else here. There's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Monokuma Theater! Ahem. So I'm sure that you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already so filled with despair, still have some hope to escape. So when will it begin? When their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time? Heart-pounding excitement. Bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Yes,
Get ready to greet
Monokuma.
another
Beautiful day. Morning has come. What should I do today? Free time. We're gonna press on with the story, so we're just gonna go to sleep because we're tired introverts. Bum, 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 bum. There's still lots of time left in the day. I really don't feel like just sitting here. Maybe I'll take a look around. We're gonna go to sleep again. I'm just gonna skip through this part because I would like to press on with the story for the sake of the stream and entertainment. Bang, bing, bang.
This is a school announced as such. It is officially the
Nighttime.
doors to the dining hall will be okay then. Sweet.
When are we going to get out of here? Third day in this place and you're still trapped. I laid on my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling. And before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. Monokuma Theater! I need immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula One drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Drive-through is better than a sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is better than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Meanwhile, 0.0002 seconds later. Bong, ding, dong. Alright. I need to press the button. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. And ready to greet another beautiful day. I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Not another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I could feel the fatigue piling up. The only thing we've been doing is sleeping, so how can you have fatigue? As soon as the thought had crossed my mind, ding dong! The sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Because we've been a shut-in thinking about our depression for the past 9 years.
Hey!
A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Hi, Taka. What do you want? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure if I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we need to really come together. And that was when I realized. Every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen.
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Tiger didn't even wait for a reply. He just turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Let's go to eat bacon and eggs and pancakes. That honestly sounds so good right now. Just a really good meal. Oh, hi, Toko. I just skidded so far to the side. Please, the dining hall!
Listen to me.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen.
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for this. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I have never done that before. I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey,
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gotten completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What? What?
Yeah, it sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But
Piece of shit!
no way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here and I don't give... Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any kind of clues?
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, actual clues are... What's up? If you think in the terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person for all of this could be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend. Chihiro, do you have some kind of idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but... Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow any remarks you may have. Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean the serial killer that's been all over the news and the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The blood loss is left at each of the murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. Thought About covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he were to get something like this. But, like I said, we can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything, it's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. Everything's absolutely positively 100% a doubt gonna be okay. Cause help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Help? We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your face in the police? What are you doing here?
You guys?
Seriously, do you understand what role the police exists to fill? All they're good for is being a foil playing against a villain or anti-hero evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that just shows how they really are. Are you sure you really want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on! If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Laughter.
What the hell?
Why are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act. You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak is what do you want? Mr. Serial Killer. Oh, that's got a pretty good name. German maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me.
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun. A couple days gone by and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored.
There's nothing you can say that'll all make us start killing each other.
I got it.
Wait, I think, yes, ding ding ding, I figured it out.
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I simply realized there was one very important piece missing.
What are you?
If you want to know, I'll tell ya. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Motive? What are you talking about?
hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see.
Oh, but don't worry. Outside school, what are you talking about?
Ooh, Masters of Virtue today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a very specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good, then we can watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know. What are you? Would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
despair. That's all.
Despair.
Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Do whatever you need to do to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too!
He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really, I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
That's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his glance landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would ya? Why me?
Yo,
'Cause you're close to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey. Hey!
Piece of shit.
Hey!
Stop fucking
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. We're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. I can't decide if Mondo's totally dependable or totally terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I can't definitely say he's a good person either. So then, where's the specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then I know where it is, so I'm not just gonna search for it, I'm just gonna go through. It is actually over here? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. It must be the video for each of us he mentioned.
hold on.
I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood where I was. The DVDs in front of me have robbed me of awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. It's the cardboard box the DVDs were in. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. Sorted through the DVDs and found mine in the box and the one that had my name on it. And then I slid into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and startled the intently darkened screen, and then family, sister, mother, father. Mama, is that you? His sister is so pretty. Ah! I just yelled without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it would have ended there,
from me, Duncan.
that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Huh? This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized his voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation! What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like a hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto. What happened? Make sure who's safe? I noticed everyone standing around the entrance. What's going on? Anyway, I point to this cardboard box.
Is it like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered their box, and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they rushed into a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the...
What the? This can't be real. It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
No way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew. They'd all seen what I'd seen. Nobody bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. And even now, she was totally calm.
I
See, so this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. Both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invincible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of just sounds a little like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're just thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What? This is exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then, maybe we should just all start by just talking. Maybe if we all talk about what we saw, that'll help get everyone get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was everyone else's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
what's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Sayaka, Sayaka, hello, Sayaka. We're gonna go find Sayaka, Sayaka. So it should say in the map where she is. So Sayaka isn't here, but I would like to teleport to the dorms. 'Cause she'll probably be in her dorm if not. And now, I wonder if it'll even show her on the map. Okay. No, it doesn't show her. Alright, so I'll just look. So I'll go to her room, because she might be in there. Maybe Sayaka's in her room. Knock knock. Knock knock. Sayaka? No answer. I guess I'll have to keep looking. Okay, if she's not in there, then she might be in the dining hall. No one's in the dining hall. Oh wait, no, not yet. Because she might be in the kitchen. No, not in the kitchen either. We will leave the kitchen. Leave the cafeteria. Alright, then that means she's over here. Let's check this door. Oh, yep, there she is. Honestly, in Danganronpa, I love how the music changes on the tone, who's talking, like what's going on, like which room you enter, like when Monokuma goes from talking like, oh my god, everything's great, to I want to kill you. I found her in one of the corner of a empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently on the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. As if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? What? Let me out of here right now! Sayaka, calm down. As she thrust around and grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. When I think of what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I was kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help my webcam turned. Alright. And help might even come before that. But what if help, there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what came over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? Hey, you'll help me get out. No matter what it takes. Absolutely.
Makoto.
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I could keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like I said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey! Huh?
Just a... Yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna... So because I played through that part before, I knew everything that was said, so I just skipped through it so that I wouldn't get banned on Twitch. What the heck was that just now? He wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you wanna just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had just come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just had created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back in my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I need some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here. But I can never kill someone. Do all the others feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong! Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime was about to start. So how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? So Sayaka's just like rolls up, just like, hey yo, what you doing, baby girl? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like the air had squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was just like someone was trying to force their way through the door. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. So I let some time go by, and then I got up and opened the door to check outside. But there's nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel better? What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't say that we could specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so... But 2 people sharing one room is, you know. Ah! Oh, jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe just switch rooms from tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but... Are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then... Bang, bang.
This is a school announcement. It is now
10 p.m.
As
So
such,
is
it
it officially nighttime?
soon the doors
Yeah, it is
will
night.
open.
Night! Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Well, if we're gonna trade rooms, I'd better trade keys too. That's right, we'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh? Are you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile made its way to her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we'd better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, then I look up back at her again. There was another word expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. Whoever it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even I'm sure it's you. I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift the door up while you turn it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
And about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. Smells nice, though. We are just gonna go to sleep, guys. The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing that Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out myself. Ooh, nice. Monokuma coin. Oh, we have to look around? Okay. Trash can! It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a peek. So there wasn't any doubt about it. That was the DVD with her name on it that we'd find in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video, but it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Bathroom! If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. My room came with 2 kits. Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is a map of her body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me stimming around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. That's a little weird, but you know what, Naegi? We're not going to acknowledge that. Feeling a little better before I fell asleep. Whoa, the Kuba Theater! Imagine you're on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't even have to worry about the ozone layer and asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for friends or finals or practicing for the big game, But even our divine world of freedom has few rules. After all, freedom only exists because of rules.
If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear. So then,
do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together.
yay! Monokuma! Dong, bing, bong. Actually, I got some really cool Monokuma glasses. They're coming soon. They're still being shipped. But they're coming. They're coming very soon. Good morning, everyone. It is now 10 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready for another beautiful day. Sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Whew. Yawn. Oh, let's go. 2 hours and 30 minutes? I think this has been my longest stream. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. Figured out everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late. Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup would not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. With types with a little more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. Finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
My bad, guys. Slipped right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is this so awful to be late?
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They just kind of move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late,
What?
what's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? What would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about her breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her! The words had barely left my lips before, but through in the wall. The wall? No, the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? There are slashes and gouges on the walls and floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me just a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. To survive, deadly life. Yes, dead women.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was something I'd seen before. You're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get up! Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I have to carry you back here. It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... If Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it gonna do for us just sitting here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead when I said that. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Should it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Oh, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious that he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for the following the one Valentines one rule.
But
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You eyes look like you're about to see if Duff gets shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
well,
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you's a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
What is it?
Someone killed someone!
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You really think it's that easy? You could just kill someone and waltz out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No, no, no. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You're referring to number 6 of the rule regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has been taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Alright, but like this is like jam. Like, I'm just gonna be like, bam, bam.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Those are some nice analogies. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Hold on, I gotta put my on.
Okay, just let me decide. Just let me add the rule I described to you in your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Wait a second.
How are you
You're freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Well, why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to wait my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in no trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy. What's punishment? I don't know. Throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing right before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Enjoying yourself now.
Are you?
Huh?
Violence
Against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated school regulation. Invite the party summon spell. Help to me, godly spear gunner. No, my waifu! My waifu!
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shut wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't. This can't be real. No way!
Well now,
Now, I am painfully aware of these great powers and meaning of a promise. But I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Oh, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Etc.
If you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Joko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they seen. Junko, who had until just a second ago had been a friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This is some sort of superhero comic. It's not when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you just say you put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in search of your blackened. This little file is all the information I gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. So then you know who killed Sayaka. Of course I do. If I didn't possibly trust the chair of an accurate judgment during the trial, now could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be comfortable and make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, well, we'll meet up for the cause trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead bodies growing colder and right in front of us. And who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We had found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion, as it was the worst situation imaginable, and yet in even such perversely terrible situation, she didn't know the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who do you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die? Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way am I gonna let someone kill me. Alright, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They are using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. But no matter how much choice we want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do.
2 hours and 56 minutes, you can get off.
On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Alright, that is going to be, if I can click the button, that is going to be the end of the stream. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Yes, we are going to overwrite the gameplay so that we can play it again later. Controls exposed. Alright. Anyway, I hoped everyone enjoyed that lovely, lovely, lovely little theme. My cringy voice acting and all in all. That is going to be the end. This has been my longest stream ever. Like, it's almost been 3 hours. And yeah, I hope everyone had a great time and goodbye!